Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Crooks209 back at you guys with another video. And these are the top 5 combinations that I love to throw in UFC 4. Now, before we go ahead and get into this video, I want to apologize to you guys. I know it's been a couple weeks since I dropped my last video on the channel. I was having some lagging issues on my computer while I was trying to make videos, so I wanted to get that all squared away before I made another video and dropped it on the channel. But it's all fixed now. We're all good to go. I'm gonna be dropping 3 to 4 videos this week to make up for my my inactivity in the last couple weeks. So definitely be on the lookout for those. I wanted to make this video of the top 5 combinations because I get this question a lot on my streams. What combinations do you like to throw? Can you show us this in practice mode? And when I'm on stream, it's a little tough for me to get out of the competitive mode to really jump on in practice mode and really show you guys. So I just wanted to make this video to go in depth on some combinations that I like to throw, and hopefully you guys can utilize these and really apply them to your game and take your striking game to the next level. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the first one. The first combination I like to use is the jab lead body hook. It is a great quick combination. It's a high-low combination. It's very, very hard to time a counter uppercut on this combination. It gets little damage, but it just gets your opponent thinking like, hey, he's switching up high-low. How am I going to be able to stop this? What am I going to do? It just kind of razzles their game a little bit. It's like those Nick Diaz jabs. You know what I mean? Like he's not really hurting you, but he's touching you so many times that it just kind of it would make his opponent really feel uncomfortable with what was coming at him, and that's what this combination is. It's quick, it gets a little bit of damage off, but it really gets your opponent to think like, hey, he's gonna switch up levels on me. So if you guys aren't utilizing this combination, definitely go into practice mode and get used to the inputs on this. It's a great combo to use right after you come in with a jab straight. Just throw it out real quick, bam, get out of there. Not too many frames here to counter off of. Great little safe combination, gets you a good amount of damage. So the next combination that I wanted to go into is the straight lead hook combination. Bam bam does a fair amount of damage, as there's a lot of setups that you can do after this. It's a great combination. It's quick as well, and this one stops the pullback elbow that is very, very common in this game right now. If you throw the straight moving, it'll pop that pullback and you won't get hit by the elbow. So that's a plus in this combination, and it does a good amount of damage, especially if your opponent has a really good straight. So you're going to want to use this if you're a Conor McGregor player, a Max Holloway player, a Dustin Poirier player. If you use Amanda Nunes in women's bantamweight, also has a really good straight. Anybody that has a really, really good straight, you want to utilize this combination. It does good damage, and like I said, you can set up 3-4 piece combinations just off this combination alone. So definitely add this to your repertoire of strikes. So the third combination I wanted to go over is the rear body hook to lead, or the rear body uppercut to the lead body uppercut, or lead body hook. Sorry, try saying that 5 times in a row. This is a very, very quick body combination. It does a fair amount of damage. If you can land this 3 times in a round, you're going to get off pretty good damage, as well as if you're mixing in like kicks and body straights as well. So it's going to look like that right there. You'll see me utilize this a lot when my opponents are rocked, because I know they're going to be blocking their head and they're going to be trying to slip. Fair warning though, if your opponent slips to the left or to the right, that body uppercut's going to miss. So just be aware of that. But if you're able to mix this in, it'll get you a good amount of damage, and it's pretty fast, honestly, in my opinion, compared to in UFC 3, the body uppercuts. They took a fair amount of timing because you could counter them. But just be aware, like I said, if they slip to the left or to the right, your body uppercut will miss, and you're going to be very vulnerable to getting countered. So that's why I put this at the number 3 spot instead of higher, because it has the chance has a higher chance of being countered than the other two that I have. But it's definitely a good damage combo if you're able to have this in your striking repertoire, and definitely a combo that I would recommend anybody that's trying to utilize body combos and body mix up. It's a combo that I would recommend. So the fourth combination that I wanted to go over and show you guys and that I use is the jab straight, lead hook straight. It is a great quick combination. It's a nice little 4-piece to get your opponent thinking like, hey, you know, he's gonna throw a 4-piece. It's honestly, it's a good block breaking combination as well, if I'm being honest. And if you don't block break with it, you're gonna drain your opponent's block all the way down, so the next strike will either rock them, or they're gonna move their head. It's definitely a good combination. I've been using it for I think I've been using it since UFC 2. It's a combination that I've been using. It's all reliable, quick 4-piece. Bam, get in there, get out. It'll counter that backslip as well that we know is so common in the game right now, and it's quick moving forward as well. Look how quick that combination is. It's one of the quicker 4-piece combinations to throw while you're moving forward. As we all know, forward moving strikes in the game right now, they can get you countered off a lot. I wouldn't recommend throwing a lot of 4-piece combinations moving forward, but this is one that I would recommend anybody in the game learning to use because it's so fast. It's very hard to time a counter on this one unless you know that it's coming. But if you know that any combination is coming, of course, you're going to be able to set up a counter accordingly. But this one's a little harder to time. And the fifth combination that I want to go over with you guys, and this is one that I use a lot, is the lead hook straight head kick combination. You will see me utilize this combination a lot in my streams, especially if I know my opponent is just going to stand there like a statue and let me break their block. I utilize this combination a lot when an opponent is rocked. It's a very, very good, solid, damaging combination. And honestly, it'll get you a lot of KOs if your opponent's head damage is already low. Really, really good combination. You'll see me utilize it. You'll see me break an opponent's block with the jab first, and then I'll come in and I'll throw a head kick. The reason why it's not working here is because I'm too close to Piotr Jan, and it's gonna turn into a body kick. But that's what it'll look like from a distance. So you wanna add this combo to your repertoire as well, because it will make your opponent move their head. It'll either cause them to duck your head kick, which if they duck that head kick, you're definitely in trouble. Or it'll cause your opponent to want to duck the lead hook to not get hit by it, or they'll try to slip the straight. Because if you get hit with this combination and this combination breaks through your block, you're most likely either going to get rocked if you're not rocked already, or you're going to get knocked down or finished. It's a very, very good, easy combination to get high damage off of. And you can use this combination whether you're an intermediate, beginner, or an elite player. It works for all three. And of course, you can mix it up to the body as well. As you can see here, you know, the head kick will just go down to the body, but you need to be careful, because if somebody's close enough to where you're kicking them in the body, you're close enough to get countered. So just be aware of that. I know somebody's going to drop a comment, well, I tried to throw that and, you know, I got countered off. You're standing too close, bro. Back up. But it's another really, really good combination. If you aren't using this, definitely go and add this into your striking game. It'll make your opponent have to respect the fact that you're going to throw that leg kick or that head kick, and then you can mix it up and start throwing one of those right there. And then you have a nice little cool mix-up. It's a good little 50-50. Your opponent has to guess on what you're going to throw. But all right, guys, those are the top 5 combinations that I personally think are some of the better ones in UFC 4 and that I personally use a lot. Let me know if you guys were able to implement this into your game and how it worked out for you guys. I love hearing that stuff. If you're able to record a video, send it to me in a DM on Twitter, or if you have me on PlayStation, clip it, send it to me on there. I love to hear that you guys are able to utilize some of the information that I give you guys, if not all of the information that I give you guys. But all right, guys, until the next video, take it easy, stay safe, stay healthy. If you're newer to the channel, make sure to drop a subscription. I do stream pretty much every day. Hit that like button if this video helped you guys out a lot, and I will see you guys in the next video.